Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tour of my entire BTS Photocard collection. Now usually people film collection tours towards the end slash the beginning of the year or towards the middle of the year. I do it differently. I don't really have a set schedule for when I film these because it kind of depends on when do I film my binder updates and also when do I have time. And so this video is only coming out now because I had to update my binders first. They hadn't been updated in over half a year. So it was kind of like needed to happen, and also because one of the last videos I filmed was a collection tour. So if I didn't update my binders, there would have been no changes. You would have just seen more of the same things. So yeah, not very entertaining, I guess. So my entire collection has been updated and I can show you everything that is new in a tour. We're going to start with my album binder, which is very full. Now all my binders are currently pretty full. It's in my plans that in the future I will be getting more binders and reorganizing everything. Well, not everything, a lot of stuff. So yes, they're full. I know. I have plans. I think I know where I'm going to go with these. You'll see soon, hopefully. Now, at the top I have some fan arts from For Infinity. At the front I had fan arts from Tajia. They're the same artist that I mentioned last time, and then we enter my broadcast collection. Now I put this at the top because I just like to see them. The first thing I see when I open this binder are my broadcast photos, and I love flipping through them. So for broadcast, I collect starting from Dope, because Word From One and I Need You are very expensive, and I don't think I will ever own them. All items in my collection are official unless stated otherwise. And for these, I collect my bias line. Now, my bias line, if you're new to my channel, is Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, and Jungkook. So it is a pretty difficult task to collect all four members. And as you can see, I have not managed to do it so far for Dope and Run. But it's in progress. I really, really want to get Hoseok Dope because it's my favorite of the set. I almost caved in and purchased Namjoon recently, but let's just ignore that because I have a big weakness for Namjoon, you will realize through my binders as we go along. So yes, over here we have Jungkook Dope, and then Yoongi and Jungkook Run broadcast. And then we have Fire. So I place everything in order of fanchant and also in chronological order. So Fire is next, and then it is Spring Day, and then DNA. Now for DNA, there are two versions. There's the Pangya version and the Shimkung version, which is basically finger guns, and heart is palpitating. It's like beating very quickly. And I decided to like display these in a way where it would look like they were like kind of shooting at themselves, and yeah. I don't know, I found it was like a nice way of displaying it, and so I like it this way. I also have Yoongi's stickers for his set, and over here we have Hoseok and Jungkook. And then we go on to Fake Love, Idol, Boy With Love. This is, I believe, week 1, or it's the day version. And then week 2, or the night version. And then we have On. Now actually I realized there's a mistake here, is that I am supposed to have these like so. Sorry, I changed things as I realized that they're in the wrong place, because over here I have fillers for Seokjin for the cool version, and then the cute version. This is the cool version for Yoongi, and then this is the cute version for Yoongi. And the same thing for Hoseok, and then Jungkook, I have to change them as well. I do not collect for broadcast the Blood, Sweat, and Tears or the Butter 777 because I don't care for very small like broadcast photos. I don't like the photo card size. I just don't think I just don't like the way they look when all the others are postcard size. So then I have a divider which leads into my Korean album photocard collection. Over here we have the Too Cool for School postcard, and then we have the comic from the Orale 2 first press, so it is a comic that you unfold, and it's in Korean, so you know, hopefully if I can find a translation I will link it below. And then we have Orale 2. So I collect OT7 for most album sets. There are just few exceptions where it was like there were too many versions and I just could not do OT7. So Orale 2, I do have them in fanshin order, starting from Namjoon, ending with Jungkook, and then the group. And then this is the School Love Affair sticker. I hope to get a second one to fill up this page. And these are the School Love Affair ticket. There are two versions. There's the arms in and arms out. I only collect the arms in version because I found that to be the cutest version, and I like when things match. So that's why I collected the same version for all of the members. I'm only missing Namjoon to complete the set. And it's just unfortunate that Jungkook is all alone. I hope to find a better way to display it so that he is not all alone on a page all the time. Maybe I will get his second version because Jungkook is my ultimate bias. So maybe I will get the arms out version to complete like a page a little bit more. Then we have the second press for the School of Affair Special Edition. These are obviously not the first press because those were so expensive back in the day before this got re-released. Thank you, Big Hit, for re-releasing this because I love these cards and I would have never owned them otherwise. So yes, I'm really excited to finish this page. These are the first press inclusions for the Dark and Wild album. So there are two postcards. One is again the Hip Hop Monsters, and this one is like kind of like a comic type of art of BTS. So yeah, something fun, you know. And so we have the Dark and Wild set. There are 3 groups for this, but I only decided to keep one and not collect all 3 because I don't need 3 groups. I'm just missing Taehyung to complete the set, but I'm very excited to have it at some point and just be done with this page because Dark and Wild is one of my favorite eras of BTS. And then we have the HYH Part 1 photocards. I'm not even sure we can call these photocards. Inclusions. So I really love these. I love HYH as an era. It's one of my favorite eras. It's just soft and I don't like bright colors so much, so this is like kind of my vibe. And I just love this format of card where you have a lot of different photos for one member. And yeah, honestly, I'm kind of someone who enjoys having different size of inclusion. It just makes things interesting rather than all of them being photo cards. Although I hate the fact that the group is super big compared to all the other members. And then we have the HYH Part 2 photo cards. I believe Taehyung is on the way. And yeah, this set is nice, but it's not one of my favorites. There's just a lot of different press for these, and sometimes the colors are too, how to say, saturated. So yes, it's not one of my favorite sets, which is unfortunate because Run is one of my favorite title tracks for BTS. And then we fall into the Polaroids for the Young Forever album. So I have completed OT7 for this. This is one of my favorite sets for an album. I just love the concept for Young Forever, and it's just so soft and cute, and I love it. It's just that simple. And they also came with first press photo cards, which are the Dope cards. Now these have gone up in price lately. It's crazy, honestly. I never thought they would become like this rare. I'm going to add quotation marks on that word because it's not actually a rare item. A lot of people have it. It's just that a lot of new people and like new collectors want to own these cards, and there's not enough on the market for it to satisfy the demand. But this is one of my favorite sets. I just love the fact that all of them are very unique in terms of outfits, but at the same time they all match through the background and through the monochromatic outfits, which are black, white, and gray for Taehyung. And I'm only missing Jimin. I will get it. at some point. Then we have Wings. It's one of my favorite era in terms of concept, but I really dislike these Polaroids because they're just such low quality, and it's an insult to Yoongi from First Love. One of his best songs ever, one of his best looks ever, and the quality is horrible. So that's all I'm going to say about Wings. And then we have another one of my favorite sets, which is You Never Walk Alone. It's just gorgeous. I love it. It's just such a cute set. It's so bright, and I don't mind the fact that it's bright. It just goes well with the concept. I just love it, honestly. And it has some of the cutest photo cards for all of the members. This is a set that is just top tier for me. Then we have some random inclusions from the Love Yourself albums, and this is where I stopped collecting OT7 for a little while because there are too many versions for these photo cards. There are 28 cards in total, I believe, for every album. So Her, Tear, Answer, and then Persona and Map of the Soul 7. Just, there are too many cards, and I could not afford to collect OT7 for all of them, or for any of them, honestly. On top of that, we have a new press for these cards, so it just makes things very difficult. Not to know whether they're real or not, it just makes it difficult to find the correct press, because I do want to stay with the first press, well, the original press there was, not the first press necessarily, because the lines on the back connect, but in the new press they do not, which is just a total mess. So for now, this is how it's looking. If I was to collect OT7, I would definitely do it for the O version and the E version, because Namjoon and his pizza is just the cutest card ever. You will hear me gush about Namjoon like 50 billion times, by the way. Warning right now. So yes, this is the L version, the O version, the V version, and the E version. So LOVE. And then we fall into Tear, where we have Y, O, U, and R. Tear is one of my favorite albums ever. It has also one of my favorite concepts for all of the sets, because it is just, I love this very natural look that they had for Tear. And yes, this is a set I would definitely do OT7 for, all of them, just because. And then we enter Answer, which is one of the least favorite sets of a lot of people, and sometimes it includes me. Like, it depends on the day. Some days I'm like, oh, okay, this is cute, and then some days I'm like, no, just no. So these are the stickers, and this is version S, E, L, and F. I do like the S version. I like the red. I'm not, again, bright colors, not my thing, but it works. Honestly, it works. This doesn't work. They just look too saturated with the pink background. It just doesn't look good. It's not one of my favorite sets. This one, I like this page. Honestly, I like this spread with the L and F version beside each other because of the purple backs, and these ones are teal, and purple and teal do complement each other very well. So this is a page I actually really like, and it makes me like the sets more when a page looks good. I don't know about anyone else, but, or if that's just me. And here we have the 3 lenticulars for the Love Yourself album. Because I collect 4 members, I fill up a pocket pages completely, and I don't really have a place to put the group lenticular, so I put them in a 6 pocket. So this one is the Her lenticular, which is the rarer one, simply because there was not as many included in the albums. I believe there were only 1,000 of those made. Then this is the Tear lenticular, and the Answer lenticular. Thankfully, they took the cutest version for the Answer lenticular. So this is the Persona Aurora frame photos. I just included those because I had them. I wish I had the Map of the Soul one as well, but I did not pre-order the albums from Weverse because the shipping was just outrageous, so I was not touching that. And then more random inclusions from the albums. These are the film strips. I do like the fact that some of them are a little different, I believe. Or is it just... No, they are actually different. This is one version, and then this is another version. So I do like that. I wish there was like a third version, that way it would be different for all three, but guess not. Then we enter the photo card. So we have version 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Persona. Persona is definitely not a favorite set of mine. I just don't have any, I don't see anything special about these sets. They're just selfie cards, and I actually prefer concepts over selfies. Also, which is why actually the version 1 is my favorite set, and if I was to collect OT7 for a set, it would be this one. That being said, let's move on, where there is an OT7 set. These are the postcards included in Persona. I collected OT7 for this because it is a cheaper item, and if I can do OT7, I will do it. Which is generally the rule, and that's why I'm broke most of the time. These are the Map of the Soul 7 postcards. I only own 2 of the album versions. I own version 1 and 3, which is why I only have 2. And if I ever get the last 2 versions, well, I will complete this page with more postcards. Then we have version 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Map of the Soul 7. If I was to collect an OT7 set for this, it would be version 2, because that Black Swan look was just gorgeous. And also Taehyung with his pink eyeliner was like deadly. That's just I think it's everyone's favorite card for version 2, and I can understand why. Then we enter into the massive part in my binder that is B album. I don't know why Big Hit decided to release so many items for B, but it was just kind of painful. Thankfully they provided OT7 sets in the albums, so in some way it was easy to collect, in other ways it was not. These are the deluxe and the essential photo cards that were included in the albums for Hyungline, and then the deluxe and essential photo cards for Magnaline. Over here I'm going to be adding the random group card from the essential version, just so that it can fit and complete the page. It is also a horizontal card, so I think it looks good there. This is not my setup. It was, I don't remember actually who started the setup, who first did it, but it is the best setup for the B photo cards. And then we have the first round of the lucky draws. The very first time we had lucky draws, and ever since then it's been hell. So we have the horizontal version for the B Deluxe lucky draws, and then the vertical version. The horizontal version is my favorite simply because we can actually see the members, and I also like horizontal cards a lot, especially because I use 8 pockets. So yeah, nice page, but it was annoying to collect. These are the postcards included with the B Deluxe album. No one really knows which postcard belongs to which member, so I just placed them in the order that looked nice. So these kind of match with the pink, purple mirrors, and over here we have a lot of blue, and also like a lamp. I don't know. And then this one is just very bright and orange, and so I decided to put it at the back, and it looks nice actually with this bright color and this gray tone pictures from the deluxe photo book, which I took out and decided to include into my binder so that I could see them all the time. And then we enter into essential. So we have the essential reverse pre-order benefit. Over here I decided to collect OT7 along with the essential random photo cards, and this one is the deluxe group, but it's the vertical version, which I decided to put here because these cards are vertical. And then we enter the next lucky draws that we had. So these are the essential M2U lucky draws, the essential Soundwave lucky draws. I prefer the M2U version. It's just, I love the fact that it matches by accident. It's the fact that 2 of them are wearing green, and then behind Jin there is a plant, and then Jungkook is wearing white, which goes with the shirts that Yoongi and Hoseok are wearing. I just love it. So yes, one of my favorite set of cards actually. And then these are the B Deluxe Grammy lucky draws. I believe this version is M2U and this one is Soundwave. Not my favorite because they're just very dark. It's a little bit hard to see. And also we have the Japanese ones. This is the fan club lucky draw, and this is the Universal Music Store lucky draw. So this one is a heart holo. I hope that it actually gets caught on camera. It's really hard to catch the holo for these. And these are the star. I only collected Jin set and Jungkook set because they were my favorite of the sets. And I just didn't want to collect baseline for this because it looked the same as the Korean version for the lucky draws. So I was just like, yeah, we're collecting 2 members. That's it. And then more pictures from the photo book, which kind of creates a divide for the next album that was released, which is Butter, which is not an album, it's a single, I believe. So we have the 2 groups at the top and then the lyric postcard at the bottom. This, I believe, is the setup that was started by Jenny, and I definitely stole it from her. Thank you, Jenny. So then I have I have an OT7 set for the film strip, which was a pre-order benefit if a set was ordered of the album. So only for the sets. And then we have the Weverse pre-order benefit photo card. This came with every album that was pre-ordered. So if you pre-ordered a set, you got 2 cards, random. And yeah, so I decided to do OT7 for, honestly, I decided to do OT7 for everything. And then this is the Butter Japanese pre-order benefit. This, I believe, is Fan Club. One of my favorite sets. I love it. Honestly, I'm starting to realize all my favorite sets have like red, black, and white, which is just like, okay, I guess. But yes, I love Butter. Was a concept I adored. I just love the styling for it. I can talk for ages about Yoongi's pink mullet. I can write essays about Namjoon's rock star hair, and it's blue gray. It's just wonderful. It's one of the best concept I've seen for BTS in a while. It's just I love it. Honestly, I really, really do love this concept. It is also my favorite concept of the 4 or 5 concepts that they did. This, I believe, was from the same photo shoot day. I'm not sure, actually. There were a lot of sets for Butter, which is crazy considering it's just a single. So this is the cream version, and then this is the peach version. And then we fall into the lucky draws, which thankfully this time around they gave 3 cards random for every set that was purchased. So it was much easier to collect the lucky draws, but I don't like them as much as the B lucky draws because the quality is just not that good, to put it simply. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. So this is the M2U set, the Soundwave set, and then the Power Station set, which is actually not my favorite. Everybody loves Power Station set. I don't like it that much. But the Jin one is very, very cute. I love the little flowers, the flower crown. And then we have the messages, again, OT7. They fit in 3 pockets, thankfully, and it just creates a nice spread. And Jungkook is unfortunately all alone. Then we enter into BTS World, which is probably the stuff I'm like least active in collecting. I was originally going to do OT7 for these, and then I just decided not to because I don't care for these sets. But these are the pajama coupons. This is the limited version from the box, and there would also be a double-sided card and a manager tag-ish something card, but yeah. Maybe someday, I don't know. I don't really care for now. Not my top priority for things to collect. Then we enter the very, very, very small Taiwanese section that I have because there are very few Taiwanese cards, and those that do exist are crazy expensive. So, and not just crazy expensive, they're also incredibly difficult to find. So this is where we are. I have Yoongi's HOH Part 1 postcard, and I hope to collect Jungkook and the group. Well, technically I already have Jungkook secured. I hope to collect the group as well. And the rest of my buys line, but for now, just finish this page is already an accomplishment. And then for Young Forever, I have Hoseok and Jungkook, and I hope to get Yoongi and Seokjin at some point. One day, it would be a dream. I love those cards so much. I would do OT7 if I was not super broke. And if these cards weren't like nearly $400 each, which is crazy to me. I just can't believe how much they've gone up in price. And then we entered the Japanese section of my album binder. which has not seen any progress in like ages. Well, substantial progress. Not really, that's a lie actually. Never mind. It's been slow progress. Let's just say that. So over here we would have No More Dream photocards, which have gone up in price lately, and I just don't want to touch those for the price they are. Then we have the Boy With Love set, the Danger set, which I'm still missing Jungkook, Wake Up, For You, and anything that does not have a post-it. There, that's the word. A post-it means that it's just filler. There's nothing that goes here, except for some of the newer sets where that's just easier to get and less expensive, so I didn't put any post-its. Then we have Kayanenka, I Need You, the regular version, I Need You Yokohama version, I Need You Christmas version, Run, here would be Run Handshake, Event photocards, and then Youth. We have some larger inclusions. These are from the Fake Love / Airplane Part 2 release. And at the back we have the rest of my bias line. Here I would put Fake Love photocards. These are the Lights photocards, Lights flyers, Changing Jacket postcards for my bias line. And then we enter Map of the Soul 7 The Journey. We have Hoseok's Changing Jacket, Hoseok's Fan Club Benefit postcard, which actually these are really cute. I do want to finish this set. And then we have the Fan Club photocard, the regular version, the UMS version, the UMS Benefit clear photocards. It's like not actually clear. It's like semi-transparent maybe. And then we enter the newest release, which is BTS The Best, which also has like these semi-clear photocards. Now, there are 8 versions per member, so it is quite a task to collect these cards. I decided to only collect 6 of the 8 versions because 7net is very expensive. It's sold out in the pre-order, so it is just more expensive. And yeah, I decided to put them in chronological order for these. If this is the wrong order, please let me know. I actually don't remember if this is correct. So this is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This one is from Mic Drop, Crystal Snow. This is from Face Yourself. Then we have Fake Love / Airplane Part 2. And then we have the newer photocards. This is version A, and this is the version B. Now, for the sets, I believe that, just to make sure, I believe this is the, not the fan club version, not the UMS version. Which version is this actually? I think this might be the regular version. So this one with the pink concept is the regular version, I think. Then the My Drop Crystal Snow with this version B is Fan Club, and then these are the UMS photocards. It's complicated. There are a lot of sets, but this completes the entirety of my album binder, which will be revamped. Maybe. No. Does this one get revamped? I don't think so. Actually, this is probably the binder that needs the least revamping because it just looks good the way it is right now. And yeah, it's pretty full, so I might change it to a bigger binder. That I should probably do. Yeah, it is quite full. So yes, this is my first binder. So this is my second binder, which is my DVD / miscellaneous binder. This binder needs to be revamped badly because it's just very messy. There's a lot of different sections in this binder, and I find it a little bit overwhelming, which I don't like. At the top, we have a commission fan art from an artist on IG. I believe their @ is Woman95, and then this is from Lord Izzy, also on IG but also on Twitter. I'll try to link it all below. And then over here we have another fan art from For Infinity and another fan art from Lord Izzy. And then we enter into Bring the Soul postcards. So yes, this binder is also incredibly full. I need to do something about this soon, hopefully. So yes, Bring the Soul postcard, we have OT7 set. This I originally got when I pre-ordered the docuseries on Weverse, so I did not have to purchase this, thankfully, because sometimes the prices I saw for these, well, I don't actually remember if the prices have lowered or gone up for these, but it used to be very expensive, especially for the lenticular. I thankfully managed to pull a Jungkook in mine, so yes, that was kind of a blessing. Whenever I pull Jungkook, it's just very nice because I don't need to buy his item, which tends to be very expensive. My wallet feels a little bit happier in those cases. Then we have In the Soup. These are the postcard from the standee, clear standee-ish kind of thing. So I have OT7 again. I will find any reason to keep OT7 sets, and yes, this it fit, so I kept it. These are the clear photo cards that came as a gift if you pre-ordered the show on Weverse, I believe. And I just love this Yoongi with his pregnant pose. Iconic, just iconic. Over here we have the pop-up store pre-order, no, not pre-order, order benefit. It just came, you got 1 random out of 3 if you ordered an item from the pop-up store. So I got all 3, thanks to my friend who held a group order. And yeah, then we have these are from the Bangpangcon pop-up, kind of. It's not really a pop-up, it's just stock they had left and they decided to sell. And so I ordered different items and I got these 2 postcards. This one my friend gave me because she had 2 of the same, which I'm grateful that she did. Then this is the B Pajama photocards. Now technically these would be with album in my album binder, but I decided that they are more like merch because it didn't really come with the album. It came with an item that was based off the album concept. So yes, they are in my merch binder instead. My merch section. This is the New Year's Eve live show. These are the postcards. So we have OT7. Then we fall into the Butter cardigan photo cards, which again I decided this was more of a merch item than a album related item. And then we have the Hyde Museum photocard sets. So there are 2 versions. I decided to kind of mix and match. These are not how the 2 sets are meant to look like if they were in order. I just decided to keep them in terms of concept. These are more like flowers related, specifically for Taehyung and Jungkook, and then Namjoon and Jin have like the shadow of flowers and plants over them. And over here this is more blue, except for Jimin. Jimin has like the flower here, but this one is not blue enough for me to put it on this page, and so it was this one that won for the second page. And then we enter the next section, which is the Butterfly Dream photos and Onur live photos. These are all like exhibit group like merch. So this is exhibit merch. I do not collect all of these cards for Butterfly Dreams. I only am keeping them here just so that they're safely stored. I do have specific cards that I want to collect for all of the members. I want to get a few of every member just to have some variety. And also because, again, HYH is one of my favorite eras ever, and this is exactly what this is. This is HYH. And then we have Onur. I only have part of Jungkook set here. I place them in chronological order. So this is from Fire. This one is from Wings. This one is from Not Today. Then we have DNA music video, the her version O photo shoot, Euphoria, Fake Love music video, and then Tear version U. Is it U? Yeah, it's U. Version U. Total blank there. And then another divider before we enter Armypedia, which is another type of merch. There's a lot of merch items in here. So yes, these are also chronological orders. So we have No More Dream, Orally 2, School of Affair, and then Dark and Wild, HYH Part 1, Part 2, Young Forever, Wings, Spring Day, Her, Tear, and Answer. And we enter the next section, which is membership. So I do not actively collect membership items or inclusions or photo cards. I ordered, I believe this was the 6th renewal box, the kit. I ordered it because It was the first time it was not on Interpark, it was on Weverse, or maybe it was WePlay back then. I don't remember. So I ordered it, and you could only buy the membership with the kit. Today it's an option to get the kit separate. So if you don't want to buy a kit, you don't need to, which is incredible because I have stopped buying kits unless I truly like it, which I haven't so far. So yes, this is just, I have it because I bought it and it came with it. So this is the guide for the 6 membership. And then these are the renewal benefits. So if you had the 5th membership and you renewed for 6, you receive an OT7 set of postcards. I didn't have the 5th membership, so I bought these resale. And I'm only missing Yoongi to complete this set. And I was a new collector when I got these, so I probably paid more than I should have. These are the movie tickets from the 6th kit. And then we have some of the Japanese membership renewal photo cards. Now these I actively collect because I love them. They're gorgeous. Hollow photo cards are like kind of a weakness for everyone, so yeah, that is usually how it goes. So I prefer the Speak Yourself renewal. It's just, I love the stars. It's so cute, and also the photo shoot in which these pictures were taken is like really nice. I believe actually these are from the Lights photo shoot. So yes, just to show off the stars. And over here we have hearts for the Magic Shop renewal. Now these they're called Speak Yourself and Magic Shop renewals because Japanese armies who renewed or started their membership at the venue would receive these cards randomly. So it was specifically at the Speak Yourself venue that you could receive these, and only if you were renewing your membership or if you were starting your membership that day. And then these ones were only at the Magic Shop venue, which is why they're called like that. And then we enter the next part, which is concept book. So these are the mini posters from the Wings concept book, and these are the lenticulars that came with the concept book. So I have Yoongi, which is who I originally got in my concept book, and then we have Jungkook over here. And yes, they do fit in these 8 pockets from the seller Andy Jack on eBay. They are not bending or anything, so please don't worry about my cards, they're fine. Then we have the new concept book. We have the posters, changing jackets. I don't actually know what these would be called. They're massive. They don't fit in 2 pockets. They only fit in 1 pocket. So I have them back to back. They're really gorgeous, but they're just super annoying in terms of size. Then these are the lenticulars that came with the route and clue version, I think. And this is the postcard that came with the special version, which is what I purchased originally. So if you ordered the route version, you would get a set of clear photo cards like these, and then 1 random card from this concept, which I collected my bias line for route and clue. And then if you ordered clue version, you would get 1 of these random cards and then the red transparent set. And if you ordered the special box, you would get a hologram photo card, which I collected OT7 for because I could. I'm only missing Seokjin, which I will be trading a second Namjoon I have for Seokjin. And now we enter into my DVD section. Now I consider anything that has a making video or a CD a DVD. Like, you can watch it, it's a DVD. So this actually did not have a DVD. It is the Season's Greeting 2014 group postcard. There were 3 postcards in the 2014 diary. This is my favorite one, so I decided to keep this one. And then these are the first MD. So if you purchase the diary, the bandana, and the slogan, you would receive a set of these postcards. Now, because there were only 600 diaries, these are actually rarer than the diary cards because you could not get these unless you purchase all 3 items, including the diary, which was so limited in quantity. And then we have the diary photo cards. So I have Yoongi and Jungkook's, and then we fall into Season's Greeting 2017 since there were no other photo cards in between these 2. So we have Seokjin and Hoseok for 2017. And then these are the postcard from 2018 season's greeting. There is also a group which I keep in a frame on my shelves. These are the mini posters from the 2019 season's greeting. And then these are 2020 postcards with a clear postcard that has a holographic message written by the members over. And so we have OT7 for these. And then the random inclusion was a lenticular postcard, which I pulled Jungkook and mine. And then for 2021, just a regular photo. And I have Jungkook's. These are not a huge priority for me, so I don't have all the rest of my buy sign. Then 2021 also came with these little Polaroids photocards, which are super cute, and you could decorate with the stickers that they included. I decided to keep mine as they were just because it looks very clean. And then we enter into winter package. I was honestly so happy to have a change from the summer package, which has been a thing since 2014. And with the winter package, we also got much more diverse inclusions. Before, it was simply photo book, and you had like this little guidebook from the members, which I don't include in my binders because they're very thick and they take a lot of place. So I like to stay with items that are smaller and flatter and don't make my binder huge for no reason. So yeah, so we have the little group photo card that is actually transparent, so that's why I have a white filler behind so that it can be seen properly. Then we have Namjoon and all the other members, and I just love Winter Package 2020. It was a gorgeous concept. It is one of my favorite items, like in terms of miscellaneous items. Then we have the mini posters for the 2021 Winter Package and the film strip. I'm not actually sure this is called the film strip. I have Jin's. I hope to get another member just to fill up this page. It's not an item I desperately need. Then we have the photo cards, which are actually double-sided. And I just love this photo card. He just looks so pretty, smiling, so bright. And yeah, I love what cards where members smile. I think those are my favorite types of cards. And this is just filler in case we have a winter package in 2022, which so far it doesn't seem to be the case. Then we have the postcards from the winter package. I kind of changed the order in which I place things. Now it's more like Namjoon, Seokjin, Yoongi, and then Hoseok, Jimin, Taehyung. Simply because it's a little bit all over the place in horizontal and vertical cards, so yeah. Now we enter the actual DVD section, which this one is for tours. They're also in chronological order, so we start off with HYYH on stage and then HYYH epilogue. I do want to collect Yoongi for these, but it's expensive. So for now, I'm displaying these in the 6 pocket because it looks good. And it doesn't make me feel super bad every time I see the fact that I'm missing Yoongi, even though I'm still missing Yoongi, and I still see it whenever I come on this page. But oh well. Then we have the epilogue Blu-ray postcards. So I have Yoongi and Jungkook's, and I hope to get the other 2 members of my best line at some point. And then we have, over here, we have Wings and Love Yourself in Seoul. The Seoul DVD stickers, Love Yourself in New York Blu-ray photo cards, the New York DVD postcard, and the Europe DVD postcard, so that we enter into the Love Yourself Europe photo cards and then Europe Blu-ray photo cards, which is one of my favorite sets because it is a fake love concept and it was the best looks that they had for Love Yourself. Well, at least that's my opinion. And then we have Jungkook's Love Yourself in Japan postcard. I believe this is from the Blu-ray, but I'm not sure, actually. There are so many Japanese inclusions that I honestly get confused. Then this is a OT7 set from a Japanese... This is from the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself Japanese edition. So I believe this is also a Blu-ray. And I love how this is like perfect. It's just perfectly placed. If only Big Hit took the time to do this for every postcard set they release, I would be so happy. But that is asking too much. We have the Speak Yourself Sao Paulo bookmarks. I do have Jungkook on the way, finally. I think it's been 2 years of me looking for that bookmark. I'm very excited to finish this set. And then we have the Speak Yourself in London bookmarks, which Yoongi is also on the way. And honestly, I like how varied inclusions are. These are the Map of the Soul 1 DVD holographic tickets. I'm not taking these out of the sleeves to show that they're holographic because it's literally impossible to take them out. They are such a tight fit in these, like forget it, I'm not even trying. I'm going to destroy the cards if I do. So this is Hyunline and this is Magnet Line. And then we have my very sad page of one DVD and one Blu-ray. I only have Jungkook for now. All the others are secured. They're on the way. They're just not here yet. So it's a very sad page at the moment. And then we enter muster and fan meeting. So these are the third muster, the third fan meeting photo cards, the third fan meeting venue photo card, the fourth fan meeting photo cards. This is the pre-order benefit, I believe, for the third muster DVD, and this is for the fourth muster. And then fourth muster photo cards, fifth muster photo cards, and then we have the fifth muster DVD postcard inclusion. This is from the fifth muster Blu-ray. This is a live photo. And then we have the fifth fan meet photo cards, and this is empty for the next DVD photo cards we get from muster and fan meetings. And then we enter in one of the final sections, which are memories. These are some of my favorite things to collect, and it's just so very sad that I'm missing 3 of them, but they are so expensive nowadays that yeah. I am just patiently waiting for a good deal to come up. So this is 2016, and then we have 2017 DVD and the 2017 Blu-ray photo cards, which are double-sided, and they're some of the cutest photo cards ever, which is funny considering on the other side you have Tough Guys from the Mic Drop performance. This is from the Memories 2017 DVD. This is from the 2018 DVD, and so we have the 2018 DVD photo cards, 2018 Blu-ray photo cards, and then 2019 live photo postcards. We have OT7, then 2019 DVD photo cards, 2019 Blu-ray photo cards, 2019 postcard, 2020 postcard, and then my in progress 2020 page. So we have Jin for the DVD and Jungkook for the Blu-ray, and the rest is on the way. And then I decided to put these from DB Deluxe over here because it is the same photo shoot as the Blu-ray, and it is one of my favorite photo shoot that they've done. I love this concept. I love the animal print. I just love it, and so I thought it would look nice over here. And then finally we enter collaboration merch, which I don't have a lot because I don't care for it. I collected the set because I love cards where members are smiling, and these are so cute. So they're here. And then we have the icon set for Hosok, and I do hope to collect the rest of my bias line for the icon. And that ends my second binder, which really needs some work done on it because it is quite a mess, as you've probably realized. There's just a lot of stuff in here, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way it looks at the moment, so I have a few ideas in mind. Let's get the last binder. Now, this is my third and final binder. It is my Muster, Festa, and Tour, and Fan Meet binder. Wow, that's a mouthful. It is so full, it's disgusting. It is a 4-inch. That's a temporary solution because it was just impossible to add the cards when it was a 3-inch. So yes, I need to figure this one out as well. Over here we have a fan art from a local artist that I met at a convention, and then we have some more fan arts from Tajia, and then a fan art from Black Moral, and fan arts from Lung Paint. Then we enter the tour photo cards. So the earliest tour that I collect are HYH on Stage. Over here I have Namjoon's nearly completed set. I have his postcards, which are completed. And then I have Hosok sets, which I've started. And then we fall into Wings. Wings has a lot of content. I'm not collecting all of it. I collect a lot of OT7 sets because I'm trash is the best way to explain it. And I have no impulse control, which is also a good way to explain it. So I do have OT7 for a lot of stuff, and for wings I decided to collect the version 2 because it is the cheaper version and is also the most common version because it is known also as the international version. So I have Namjoon, which is nearly completed, missing number 6. Hoseok set is completed, and then we have the units, and then I have a catch-all page for the rest of the members because I don't have enough cards of them to start a page for each of those. It would just add too much, and I already have enough. By the way, it can't even close. So yes, this was my solution. And then we enter in Wings Final. So over here we have Jin set. I'm missing his essay and his hologram cards. We have Jungkook set, again missing his essay and holograms. And then we have a catch-all page because I've decided recently to collect OT7 for these as well. And I'm not just talking about OT7 as in the cards, I'm talking OT7 as in the cards plus the hologram plus the essay. A little bit crazy, maybe. Well, yeah, I never said I wasn't crazy. So then we have some of the units. And over here we have Army Bomb version 3. This light stick came out before the Love Yourself tour, which is why I put it over here so that it would be in chronological order. So I have another OT7 set. Honestly, most of these are OT7 sets. So I'm collecting OT7 for Love Yourself. This is Namjoon set, Seokjin's, Yoongi's, Hoseok's, Jimin, Taehyung, Jungkook, and some of the units. There's a lot of units. I haven't completed a single set of these. It's just really hard to find them, especially to find them at a good price. So yeah, it's been tough. It's been a long journey, and that's kind of half of the fun. Then we have Love Yourself in Japan, which I'm also collecting OT7 for, but right now I only have Namjoon and Jungkook and some of the passport or photo cards. And then for Speak Yourself in Japan, you have guessed it, I'm collecting OT7 for this as well. So I have Namjoon, Yoongi, Hoseok, and some of the units. There are 9 units, which is a very awkward number when we have 8 pockets. So instead I've decided to use 6 pockets, which allows for 3 units, and then half of a page for the last 2 units. And I think that works out just well. These are the coin pouch photo cards, which I'm collecting OT7 for. And for Speak Yourself Final, I do not collect OT7. I have my bias line completed. So I have Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, Jungkook, and the units. I might collect Taehyung if I ever find his set for a good price. But that's just a maybe. And then we have the rings, which are actually pretty hard to find nowadays. Then we have the Army Bomb version 3 Map of the Soul special edition, which came out just before the tour was... No, wait, it came out after the tour was announced. But then the tour was cancelled, so this is a cancelled tour. So we have Namjoon, Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, Jimin, Taehyung, which is missing number 7, Jungkook, and the units. And then over here we have the units from the phone strap, and then I would like to add the units from the Map of the Soul 1 Tumblr, I believe, is what came with units, if I ever find them. Then for Map of the Soul 1, I only collected Namjoon, Seokjin, Taehyung, and Jungkook. I'm not a completionist collector. I collect what I like visually, which is why sometimes I have OT7 and other times I have this very random line, which is not even my bias line. And the units, because I do love to have OT7 sets, which units does allow me to have that. And then the backpack. And these are the tickets that you could order if you had purchased the live streaming on Weverse. I hate these. These are super thick and they just move constantly in my binders, as you can see as I'm rearranging them. It's just the most annoying thing in the world. Very thick photo cards is just super annoying. And then we have the postcards. These are newer postcards and they're very, very thick. Like extremely thick. So they do take a lot of place in the binders, which I'm like, I like them, but I also don't like them. It's a dilemma. So I have Namjoon, Jungkook, and the units with the group. And then we enter Festa. So these are the Festa 2020 transparent photo cards. And then we have the Festa calendar from 2021. Now we have... These are the message cards, and these are the very, very small cards. I don't remember the days of these, but they're not cards that fit well alone, because they just move a lot because of the size. So I have used this display instead, this setup instead, where I have 2 cards in a mini photo card sleeve, and so they don't move. A little bit genius, I have to admit. And then we have the photo cards that came in the calendar. So we have one version and then the other version. And these are from the accordion, which I cut up so I could have the postcards in my binder. And these are the bookmarks and the postcards. And the ticket, which does not fit in here. It's too big and it annoys me a lot. And finally, we enter into my muster section. So over here we have 22920. These are also catch-all pages because I don't have enough cards for each member to start a page. And yes, I'm collecting OT7 for this. Very ambitious, I would say, because these cards are difficult to find and quite expensive most of the time. But so far, it's not going so bad. Then we have 4th muster. So I do have Jin set, Yoongi, Jungkook complete, and also most of the units actually. Then we have Namjoon cloud card set. I really love these, so I do hope to collect OT7 for these smaller, for these different inclusions. Then we have Namjoon's 4th fan meet set, Yoongi set, Jungkook set, and a catch-all page. So I do hope to collect Seokjin set for the 4th fan meet, and then the units and the binder. So I do collect the binder for the 4th muster and the 4th fan meet. I just don't have enough to make a page. Then we enter 5th muster, which I'm collecting OT7 for. I have Seokjin completed, Hoseok completed, Jimin, 2 of Taehyung, which is super sad. But I will make progress over time, and half a set for Jungkook. And then I have some of the units and 2 of the lenticular tickets. So I have Jikook's lenticular and not lenticular, hologram, sorry, and Yoonjin. Then we have, these are the pop-up postcards. I don't remember if this is Seoul or Busan. If I find out, I will add it in the caption. And then the back we have the 3rd unit, and then these are the 5th fan meet, which I'm also collecting OT7 for. So I have Seokjin, I'm missing 3 of Yoongi's, of Hobi's completed, I'm missing a lot for Jimin, and I have half a set for Jungkook. And then I have the 1st unit. Since I since I've decided to collect OT7 for these, I also will collect the 2nd unit set, which is kind of stupid, but hey, why not? I am kind of crazy like that. Then we have the clipboard photo cards, which this is one of the items I got from the BangBangCon pop-up, so I do have the OT7 set. These are the lenticulars, so we have 1 unit, and I won't take out the other one because it is quite far from me. And then we enter BangBangCon, which I have decided is a muster because of the setup of like the way it kind of went. There were songs that were not title tracks, and there were a lot of intermissions where BTS would just sit down and talk, and that's usually what they do at a muster. So this is a muster for me. So we have Namjoon, Seokjin, and we have some of the keychains, which I decided to collect OT7 for, thanks to the Black Friday sale. Bad decisions. Impulse control, don't know what that is. Then we have Soju. So this is the special set if you ordered the 10-pack of mini photo cards, which I have Namjoon, Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, Jimin, Taehyung, Jungkook, and the units, and then the pajama set. And I also have the units from the glass, and I believe it was the binder, stand binder, I think, photo cards, and then the postcards from the postcard book, I believe. And that does complete my final binder, which is so full I hate it. So yes, that is the entirety of my collection. I'm honestly kind of scared to see how long this video is. I'm sorry if this is like 2 hours long. I tried my best. So yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.